Hello, hello, hello. How are all of you? I hope all of you are home, safe, sound, healthy. Today I am going to talk about IC diet, basically elimination diet. This month I met quite a few patients and I found that most patients are extremely confused about IC diet and elimination diet. Most patients feel that just by eliminating few food from their meals, they are following the IC diet. But IC diet is not so simple, or rather, IC diet is not even that complicated. Let me put it this way, it's not really that complicated. What happens with most patients is that whenever they are asked to follow an IC diet, they go to Google, they search, and they come up with thousands of websites that talk about IC diet, where what they do is basically they throw you a list of foods that they ask you to eliminate from your diet. And patients, they do it. Even few doctors, when they give their patients advice on IC diet, they ask them to eliminate few food. But IC diet it doesn't work that way exactly. There are foods that cause a flare, but the thing is that not every food will cause a flare up for every patient. What I mean to say is that every patient has unique trigger food, and the objective or goal of the IC diet should be to find out that particular trigger food. So for that, you have to start with the elimination diet, where you eliminate the majorly flare causing food, but that doesn't mean that you eliminate them from your diet for the rest of your life. It's not that. You can add, because suppose, for example, tomato is there in the list, but maybe tomato doesn't cause a flare up for you, but you are unnecessarily not eating tomato. So what happens, there are micronutrients that our body needs. When we eliminate a chunk of food from our meals, our body, they start missing those micronutrients. And when we start missing those micronutrients, our body becomes weak. Then other diseases come into they start occurring in your body, because you are not eating a chunk of food that you are supposed to eat. So the objective of the IC elimination diet should be to start with very basic food, and then as you go along, you have to find out, by maintaining a food diary, that which food is actually causing a trigger for you and which one is not. So unnecessarily eliminating a lot of food from your list is not really a wise thing to do. For example, caffeine, yes, you can eliminate caffeine, because that we all know. But then there are many patients, those who after a certain time they are able to tolerate caffeine. So that is, you have to constantly do a trial and error to find out which food is causing you trigger flare up and which food is not. So it is not really that simple. At the same time, it is not really that difficult also. So you have to start with the basic food, then you have to gradually keep on adding food and see if that particular food item is causing you a flare up or not. If the food item is not causing you a flare up, then you can continue with that food. If it is, then you have to eliminate. But then IC diet is not only related to your bladder, but it is also related to your digestion. It is also related to your constipation. It is also related to so many other things. So at times what happens, if you are constipated, you have to take care and eat food that has more fiber so that there is no constipation. You have to take care of your digestion so that there is no bloating. So at the same time, if you are stressed out, that however how much elimination diet or IC diet you follow, your IC flare up is going to occur, because you may think that it is happening because of the food, but actually it is happening due to the stress. So these are a couple of things. So for IC elimination diet, my advice would be, start with the basic food. Check, just keep observing yourself. You know your body best. So you have to see that if that food is giving you some relief or not. Then gradually start adding food, one food item at a time, not too many items at a time, one food item at a time. You take it, you check for 2-3 days. If there is no flare up, if you are able to tolerate that food, then keep that food in your list. Don't eliminate because it is on some website you saw that capsicum causes a flare up. That doesn't mean that you will stop eating capsicum for the rest of your life. You have to see that if capsicum is actually bothering you or not, because I know of many patients who can comfortably tolerate tomatoes, capsicums, and I even know of patients who can tolerate so many food, but only a pinch of cinnamon can cause a flare up. So that is the reason you have to constantly observe your body and see which food. And the thing is, IC diet is basically a diet where only few things, I have seen that not more than 3-4 items are the culprits. So other than those 3-4 items, you can eat almost everything. But yes, of course, try and avoid eating outside, because that may cause some other issues for you. So eat a healthy, nutritious diet. Do not starve yourself. Do not deprive your body of the micronutrients or other nutritional things. Just keep eating and observing if it is bothering you or not. So this is more or less what I wanted to talk about. But if you have any further questions, then always you can contact me. You can drop a comment here, or you can email me, and I'm always there to reply your answers, so your questions. So always there. So just drop me an email, drop a comment, whatever questions you have. So today, this is what I wanted to talk about. All of you, stay home, stay safe, take care of yourself. Thank you very much.